right, let's do a quick visual condition report starting here on the front right fender. Got one rock chip right there. And the rest of that fender looks amazing. Checking out these wheels. Now if you go deep here in the barrel, you're going to see some pitting and some imperfections there. But looking on the outside here, I don't see any curb rash. So those look amazing. This fender looks awesome. Checking out the side mirror. We got 2 or 3 little rock chips here on the edge. The rest of this door looks amazing. Now this section's really prone to getting hit with rocks, and it doesn't have very many, but we have a larger one right here and a couple more throughout the top. All very minor. And making our way down this fender, you can see a couple very faint scuffs there. They're not very deep. Looking at this wheel, I don't see any curb rash, but of course here in the barrel, you can check that out. You can see some of the pitting and corrosion. And then walking around this back bumper, there's really nothing that stood out to me as far as imperfections go. All right, checking out the front. Now this splitter does have some curb rash on it. See it right here. But overall, it still looks pretty good, and those are really cheap to replace. Now we have a pretty good rock chip right there. Looking for more rock chips. It's actually really clean. Potentially one small one there. And that front end looks really good. If you come down here on the low side, you can see one right here. Got one right there. So let's just say this has maybe 5 to 10 small rock chips and a couple larger ones. So overall that looks really, really good. Checking out that fender. Yeah, we got one chip right here. Got a rock chip here, there, and a few tiny ones. That door looks awesome. You got 4 or 5 tiny rock chips here in this section. Looking at this wheel, looks good. Checking out that quarter panel, looks good. Upper deck lid looks nice. Got a little scuff right there. So overall, this outside of this car looks amazing. Very few rock chips, and I'm not seeing any big gashes or dents or anything like that. All right guys, checking out the interior. It is a non-smoker. Now we have a couple little scuffs here on the handle, all very minor. Those buttons look perfect. All of this looks amazing. I don't see any scuffs or scratches there. Got the Bose audio. Now here on this trim, do have a chip right there. We got a chip right here. This plastic, you have a few minor scuffs. And then looking at the seat, we do have a wear spot right here. Now this is not a rip or a tear. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. It's just a scuff. We will have that fixed. That bolster looks good. Now it does have the typical wrinkles. And then coming in here, overall this is really clean. See, the stitching looks good. The seat back looks amazing, and that bolster looks awesome. Now we do have a little dimple. Might be something from the factory. I don't know what that is, but a little tiny dimple there. Checking out the steering wheel. That looks good. Those buttons look nice. 17,000 miles. Got the Pioneer doubled in. See, that shifter looks amazing. The leather looks good. All of those buttons look nice. Now this is super common, but this piece broke off inside there. This center console looks good. Got the garage door opener up here. So overall, this side of the car looks really nice. Okay, checking out this door panel. I don't know if you could see this, but we have a few very, very minor scuffs right there. A couple scuffs on the handle, but the rest of that panel looks awesome. I don't see any chips here. And then looking at this seat, looks almost perfect. I don't see really any wear on this. See, this side of the console looks amazing. Floor mats look good. Dash looks awesome. This thing is very, very clean in here. And then looking here in the trunk, looks perfect. Very, very clean. And the engine bay looks amazing. Got the K&N intake there with the carbon fiber trim around it. That looks good. Alright, we're going to go on a quick drive, and bear with me. I'm holding the phone and shifting here. So far the car shifts awesome. Suspension feels good. The clutch is nice. It's engaging in